The Holocaust, for the most of them, never ended. Their whole life was ruined. They couldn't sleep at night. And I know, I witnessed, because I worked 40 years in a Jewish psychiatric hospital for the people who did and did not survive. They suffered from the atrocities in the concentration camp, but also from after the war. They are not welcome back home. Yehuda was 6 years old when he eventually returned to Holland. He was a survivor. Yehuda delivered from this place, Theresienstadt. But his welcome party in Holland was not very inspiring. De Nederlandse spoorwegen, the National Dutch Train Company, refused him as a passenger on the train because he had no money to buy a ticket. The train to the concentration camp was free. The train back home had to be paid for. Till today, Yehuda cannot go in a train because then he remembers him standing, being refused to go back to his parents. But finally, he arrived at his parents' house. But his mother refused to accept and to recognize him as her child. Yehuda suffered from hallucinations and was therefore put in an institution for children with serious behavior problems. He believed that here in Theresienstadt was a train. Well, everybody knew, so had to walk, the Jews had to walk with the luggage from the train to this very place. But he knew there was a train here. And he was sure that he saw tigers in this awful place. 15 years ago, June 20, 2008, I was here at this very location, together with Yehuda, 4 other survivors, and a delegation from Dutch government for a memorial for the Dutch Jews who did not survive Theresienstadt. Suddenly Yehuda let out a shout. Look! He pointed to visible railroad tracks. His hallucination proved to be not a psychiatric imagination, but reality. And about 2 years ago, another former Jewish child prisoner told him that the train that was supposed to bring him to Auschwitz to be exterminated stopped nearby a circus train with tigers. Let us commemorate those who perished in Theresienstadt. And let us commemorate the survivors that are not with us anymore, and in fact did and didn't survive. And let us pray for the well-being of the few like Yehuda who are still with us. The most of them suffering from the past, and all of them worrying for the future. Worrying because they realize that anti-Semitism is back again in a very explosive way. The only difference is that the old-fashioned anti-Semitism has been renamed to anti-Zionism. Yiskadal v'yiskadash shemei rabo. Bo divroch Yerusei v'yamal chusei v'yatzmach pokone v'korv meshichei. B'chayech nu v'mechu l'chai chol beis Yisroel ba'agolo b'zankori v'imro omein. Yehei shemei rabba mavorach lo'olam olmei olmayo. Yisborech v'yishtabach v'yispoer v'yishmam v'yisnasei. V'yisador v'yisalei v'yisalol shemei dikurusho b'richu. Le'elam inkol b'choso v'shiroso. Tush b'choso v'nechemoso. Da'amiron v'yolmo v'imro omein. Yesh lu rabba mishmayo. V'chaim toivim olein v'al kol Yisrael v'imro omein. Ey say shom bim remov hoya say sholem oleva kol Yisroel v'imru omen.
Now we have the last part of our memorial service. We will ask every country, the representative of every country, to walk down the path until Alex, you will pick up the wreath and we will put it at the menorah monument. So I'm calling upon the representative of Austria, calling upon the representative of Belgium, country by country. I'm calling upon the representative of Bulgaria, I'm calling upon the representative of Croatia, I'm calling upon the representative of France, I'm calling upon the representative of Greece, Hungary, calling upon the representative of the State of Israel, World Zionist Organization, Gidon. Matan, I'm calling upon the representative of Lithuania, calling upon the representative of